Ooh, I got a good doozy for you. And I want to talk about why men don't want to deal with single mothers. Now, with that being said, this is on the extra side, I guess you could say. But with that being said, what is she doing on the extra side? So without further ado, let's go ahead and run this TikTok and you decide for yourself.
This month I spent close to $17,000. I'm a single stay-at-home mom of 3. So I'm financially responsible for 3 little humans. A lot of your jaws dropped. How could you possibly spend that much in 1 month? Well, here's how. First of all, I pay my rent in advance and it was due. Then my car had to get totally repaired. That alone was close to $5,000, and I also had to rent a car, which was over $1,000. So now we're already at close to $8,000. Okay, so what? You still spent $12,000, huh? Yeah, because if you think about it, kids are always growing, and you have to take them back to summer shopping. I'm in New York, and they need summer clothes. So that was like $1,600. And then we had to pay for groceries. And my kids like to eat at restaurants, DoorDash, and they're in sports. I spend about $3,000 a month on groceries. So now we're almost up to $5,000. Because between DoorDash and restaurants, I spend probably $800 a month. Okay, then there's gas. Gas is probably only a couple $100 a month, honestly. There's my car payment. Then my utility bills, which are sky high. My utility bills are easily $800 a month. Then I have my internet. I have 2 phone bills. Each of my kids have a phone bill. So that's 5 bills. Then there's all of our subscriptions. Then they have like in-app purchases. Sometimes they buy games and stuff. And you have to give your kids allowance. So that's also income that's like my income that goes to them. Then you have to buy things off of Amazon. You know, my daughter, she likes getting makeup and hair stuff, and I like getting hair stuff and supplements, and I get little things around the house off of Amazon. I can't really think about what else it is. It all adds up though close to $17,000 a month. I do live in New York State. Oh yeah, I rent a garage too. I haven't paid that yet though. I have to pay that. I just reminded myself to do that now. So yeah, if you're a single mom and you're supporting 3 kids, and some months, rent is due and your car needs to be fixed, you could easily spend $15,000 to $20,000 in a month. Let's not forget birthdays. Oh my God. And hair salons. Having kids, okay, maybe you don't have to spend money at hair salons, but you probably should if you want your kids to be happy. You don't have to put them in sports, but you should if you want your kids to be happy. I'm generous. I'm super generous. I invest all my time into making a living through social media, and in return that goes back to my kids, my investment. I wouldn't be a good parent if I just let my kids live at bare minimum. That sucks. Who the fuck wants to do that? This was the month my kids needed new cell phones too. I forgot about that.
But Jesus Christ, I'm like lost in the laundry list of demands. She's buying iCloud subscription services for several kids, iPhone, iPad, probably gaming platform stuff. She's spending $3,000 a month on this and that, $800 a month on DoorDash and Uber. Dude, listen, that's not to mention, she talked about the salon stuff, but she's also thinking about her kids. Oh, she's got to make sure her daughters have pretty, and there's nothing wrong with that. To be fair, listen, ladies, if you're listening to this, I am not in any way disparaging taking care of your children by any means. But what I'm talking about is why men don't want to come in and play cleanup hitter. No man wants to play cleanup hitter. He's going to walk into the box 17,000 deep a month on the negative, on the front end, and he doesn't even know your ass. And with all these chicks out here talking about, I choose the bear, all these chicks out here talking about, oh, I want a man to pay my bills and this and that. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. These are the types of chicks you're dealing with, guys. Really. And I'm not saying this chick, listen, there is no disrespect to this woman. She's literally just talking about herself, her personal life, her expenses, and what she spends on her kids. No disrespect to this particular woman whatsoever, because she did not come out there and sprinkle or any of that stuff. So, to be fair. But with that being said, like, do you honestly think this chick isn't out there looking for, you know, a cleanup hitter? You know, a step-in batter? You know, Mr. Right Now, Mr. He'll Do, aka you? Dude, she's looking for you. She's not technically looking for you per this video, but this is the stuff. You have to ask yourself, this chick is literally talking about spending 17 G's, 17 bands in 1 month between her and her 3 kids. And listen, I shout out to the fact that she's able to do that, but you have to ask yourself one question. Come here. How the fuck is she able to do that? Nobody can make 17 bands a month on a normal job. Most people can't. I'm not talking about like besides professionals, like anesthesiologists, back surgeons, neurosurgeons, you know, like nuclear scientists, nuclear engineers, and things like that. You know, besides that, this chick is obviously, no offense, she's not a nuclear scientist or a nuclear engineer. She is an only fan engineer. Let's just be honest. Guys, this is what you're dealing with out here. Not all, and I'm not talking about all. I am not trying to put a broad blanket. All I'm trying to tell you is that when you hear the same rhetoric, you need to have your antennas go up. When a chick can spend 17 bands a month between her and her kids as a single mother, listen, as I said, shout out. What is she doing to earn that 17 bands a month? Guys, that's where you come in. That's where she's looking for you. She's looking to be in her quote unquote soft girl era. And that's where you come in. And thank God, you know, bases loaded, you know, 2 outs, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and you're up. You better not miss the reality you guys need to face. Dude, these chicks are problems. Not all of them, but these types of chicks are problems. And this actually, like, honestly, to be fair, I'm not even bashing this chick. She seemed like a decent chick, but I know what she's doing to earn the money. I'm not going to be dumb. I'm not going to play stupid. She's doing things on the side. She's doing extracurricular activities to earn that money. Nobody can spend 17 bands a month. I don't give a damn what you do. That's a lot of freaking money. 17 bands a month? This is unreal. And guess what? Those three children that you're about to take on, you didn't even create them. They came deep from the loins of another man. Chad Thunderslong ran it up in her multiple times. Maybe it was the same Chad. Maybe it was 2. Maybe it was 3 different Chads running one up in her, pulling her hair, bending her over, hitting it from the back. You just got to remember this, guys. You are out here fishing in tainted waters, bro. This is what you're up against, and this is why a lot of these modern chicks talk the way they freaking do. They have no shame in putting this stuff on the internet. A chick that has any, like, intellectual intelligence whatsoever, or social intelligence, would never say, oh, I'm out here spending 17 bands a month, knowing good and well we can look at this chick, and no disrespect, she doesn't earn 17 bands a month. I don't earn 17 freaking bands a month. I'm not jealous, but how the hell did you earn 17 bands a month? That's all I'm asking. It's a fair question. But yet, she's on Tinder and Bumble fishing for you. Guys, listen. Stop being suckers. Stop playing this game. Listen to what these women are saying. I'm not saying listen to what women tell you to do. Hell no. But listen to what the hell they say. Just take it in. Don't even argue. Don't combat it. Don't debate it. Just listen. Take it in sometimes. When it comes to this TikTok, just take it in. She told you all you need to freaking know. Her priorities are between her and not yours, or your, like plural, our potential children, her children. And this is what you're coming up against, guys. You're competing against an army of simps out here that are completely gassing this type of behavior up. Not specifically just with this one, but with many. Many of these women you're hearing talking this nasty, debaucherous Sodom and Gomorrah rigmarole are being gassed up by suckers, tricks, and simps. Subscribing to OnlyFans. Like, OnlyFans shouldn't even exist. Like, who the fuck is buying this stuff? Except for kids. The only reason I could, as a man, like, justify paying for that is if I was like 16 years old and I had a hot ass teacher. I wanted to just check. That's the only way I could justify it. But other than that, no. But the truth and the reality is, man, there are suckers and simps out here fueling this behavior too. So to be fair, in light of everything I've talked about, I blame the men too. I blame the suckers and weak ass men, like pervading, like fueling this fire of debauchery and sin, unaccountability. It's ridiculous. But guys, you need to understand, this is what you're dealing with. It's time to grow a set, understand what it is. Who the hell wants to deal with these damn headaches? Stop being a chump, dude. Stop being a freaking mark, man. Stop being a mark. Stop being a trick. Stop being a target. Stop being, oh, it's him. I'll settle for him. Stop being that dude. Be the dude that she ain't ever gonna freaking get. Don't worry about this woman. I'm talking about you. You should be so much on your purpose, on your path, focused on what you're doing, that these types of chicks just don't even, like, they just, like butterfingers, man, just like slide right off. You don't even talk to them. You don't even, like, hello, bye. Like, no dates, none of that stuff. Like, listen, if you want to be honest, let's go ahead and church it up a little bit. You could go into your soft guy era with this chick. If she's spending 17 bands a month, man, she got enough money to take care of me. Shit, I'll slide in there and take care of, take care of that, the pipe game, and let her take care of everything else. Let her worry about it. I ain't gonna take her serious. I'm not gonna wife her up. You done lost your mind. But guys, this is what I'm saying. Understand what you're dealing with today. I love y'all, and I'm out.